RA 7171, Progress of the Province and Towns. If there is a law which actually made an impact to the present advancement of the towns of the tobacco-producing provinces, it is the Tobacco Excise Tax Law, popularly known as RA 7171. The bill authored by Governor Luis Chavez Singson when he was elected as representative of the 1st District of Ilocos from 1987 to 1992. The bill was made into law on January 9, 1992, after it was signed by President Corazon Aquino, witnessed by then Executive Secretary Franklin Drilon, Senate President Natalie Gonzalez, House Speaker Ramon Mitra, and Representative Luis Chavez Singson. The law did not only benefit the province of Ilocos Sur, but the provinces of Ilocos Norte, La Union, Abra, and other provinces that produce Virginia tobacco as well. In accordance with the law, 15% of the total tax collected by the national government from the tobacco industry will be returned to the tobacco-producing provinces. Right after the bill was passed into law, Singson arranged a scheme in order to properly distribute the huge funds that poured for Ilocos Sur. Instead of placing the whole of it in the coffers of provincial government, he shared 30% of the 2 congressional districts of the province. 40% was allocated to the 32 towns and 2 cities as municipal share, while the 30% left to the province was used in funding the enormous infrastructure and agricultural projects. Right now, the development provided by RA 7171 is evidently noticed in the whole province. Most of the local chief executives pronounced that growth in their towns will be sluggish without the endowment coming from RA 7171. Since majority of the municipalities are dependent from their annual share from the Internal Revenue Allotment or IRA. In other words, the law helped boost the way of life of the constituents. When passing to the different towns from Sinait in the north, Tagodin in the south, and upland municipalities in the east, municipal buildings and other big infrastructure projects are noticeable. Funds mostly came from their RA 7171 municipal shares. The previous wooden municipal and city halls were transformed into large concreted ones. Covered courts, and civic centers that are now used as venue for different programs, tournaments, and festivities were established. the old public markets are replaced by wider and attractive trading centers. For the comfort of the riding public, bus and jeepney terminals were established. Almost all of the national, provincial, and municipal roads were concreted. Nearly all the streets going to the countryside were also cemented. Access roads going to the upland municipalities, which are previously narrow, rough roads, making it dusty on summer and muddy during rainy season, is now wider and can now be compared to the national highways. Because of this, transporting the different agricultural products from the far-flung areas is now much easier. Larger types of vehicles can now go up even during rainy days. In times of emergency, residents can bring their patients to the hospital using the ambulances, not just like before, that they have to carry the sick using hammock. More children are sent to school as part of the RA 7171 fund is allocated for scholarship grants. Local government units purchased dump trucks utilized in solid waste management, service vehicles, and heavy equipment used in construction and beautification projects. Farmers also gained with RA 7171. The tobacco excise tax law funded the farm equipment and post-harvest facilities distributed to them. Included here are solar dryers, tractors, different farm inputs, financial assistance, and seed subsidy. Ilocandia, formerly one of the poorest provinces in the country, soars to become a first-class province and now included on the list of top 10 wealthiest places in the Philippines. Courtesy of tobacco, the green gold of Ilocandia, RA 7171.